Hello everyone, it's the 7th of December today, which means it's the 7th day of Advent. And something a little bit different for our Harry Music Advent calendar today. I'm going to read you a poem. It's a bit of a humorous poem, and it stood me in good stead over the years from my little book of poetry, doing when I go to do over 60s clubs and things like that, especially around this time of year. It was a particular favourite of a lady called Brenda Elsey, who was the over 60s secretary at Southampton Shirley for many, many years. And I know she used this poem lots and lots of times, even when I wasn't there. And you need to use your imagination, because I want you to imagine that I'm only little. I told you you'd need a lot of imagination. And it goes like this. One day, when I was 4 years old, the undertaker phoned. Poor old Grandad had passed on and left us all he owned. Before he died, he made a wish, indeed he showed concern, that after his cremation he be put in an urn. Nicola, he continued, that Grandad had desired that this urn be sent to us soon after he expired. So there upon the mantelpiece sat Grandad in his pot, and we took our turns to polish it, till one day I forgot. I faced an angry daddy, who then gave me a smack. And from that sad day I resolved to pay my Grandad back. So one day in the kitchen, as Mum began to bake, I took the urn and emptied it into the Christmas cake. And when the cake was baked and the flavour we had tested, I told my poor shocked family it was Grandad they'd digested. Mum and Nick were nearly sick. My sister turned quite green. But I just laughed and thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Well, it's not really true. Both my granddads were still alive when I wrote that. And in fact, at least one of them I was able to read it to. So I'm sure they forgive me. But there's nobody in there either. You went in last year's cake. See ya.